Dear students, a hearty welcome to MSC classes. You'll be surprised to hear MSC. What is MSC? Moral Science. So far, we are attending classes in literature, language and other subjects. After coming to 11th class, never heard about MSC. Now what happened? You know that we have been affected by corona pandemic and the situation was really bad. So we were not sure we will be able to cope up with it. So we thought the best thing would be to teach you the core subjects only for some time. Now that things have improved, the situation is better. It's better that you spend some time studying moral science too. And this year, in the second terminal examination, you will be having a paper, MSc paper, which will be an oral exam for 50 marks. Entire 50 marks is oral exam. So, I'll give an introductory talk today, and we will do few lessons in the following days, and those you can read up to prepare yourself for the coming exams. So the name of your book, the name of the book prescribed, you have bought it from the bookstall, you may not have opened it. Please check it up. The name of the book is Heart and Mind. Heart and Mind, a book on life skills and value education. Heart and Mind, a book on life skills and value education. So this is moral science is mainly concerned with value education. We'll see what it is. First of all, let's look at what is moral science. Moral science teaches us moral values. Moral science teaches us moral values. Moral values. Why do we need them? Why do we need them? Because moral science is ways and behaviors to follow. Moral science tells or gives us certain ways or points out certain behaviors to follow, where in our personal life, in our family life, and the social life. Personal life, family life, and social life. That is society. The famous quote, man is a social animal. Who said this? Socrates, Aristotle. I think Socrates. Socrates said, man is a social animal. So we can put it woman also. I don't want to say only man. A man or a woman is a social animal. Why? Because we are relational beings. We are relational beings. Human beings are social animals and they relate to each other. So we are relational beings and we need to relate to each other in the personal level and in the family level and the society level, that is social level. Therefore, moral science gives you guidelines how to lead a life in the society. What should be your behaviors and how you should behave yourself in your personal life, in life as a family, and in the society. I already told you moral science deals with values. So let's ask the basic question, what are values? We must have heard this word so many times. Last time in your exam, English exam, some of you wrote about values, the need for values in education. But we ask ourselves, what are values? Values are a set of principles. Values are principles, or you can say set of rules. Values are certain principles by which we live. Principles that lead us, guide us. Or you can say set of rules. Somebody said values are what is best for me. What is best for me is values. I have put a question mark. Can we say what is best for me as values? Because what is best for me may not be the best for somebody else. Or if somebody says, okay, then I'll say what is best for others is value. No. What is best for others may not be good for me. So you can put them together and say, what is best for me and others? What is best for me and others is value. Yes, that sounds better. What is best for me and for others? I am interested in the welfare of others. At the same time, I see that I enjoy my basic freedom. Therefore, what is best for me and for others? Where both the parties feel comfortable, I and others. That is the right values. Values normally they deal with the question of good and bad. The main question of good and bad. So values have to do with what is good and what is bad. And the ability to choose the right, the good. There are a lot of things which are bad. There are things which are good. The ability to, first of all, to recognize, ability to find out what is good and what is bad, and to choose the right thing, choose the good thing. That is values. So moral science helps you to do this choosing, making this judgment and choosing right, choosing good and avoiding evil, so that we become moral beings, beings based on certain principles. So moral science helps us also to shape or streamline our behaviors. So coming from this, that is following certain set of rules or principles and the ability to choose the right thing. In this manner, moral science helps us to shape or streamline our behaviors. It helps us to shape our behaviors, to make us men and women who behave in a responsible way. How? Through values and ideals that are appropriate. Through values and ideals that are appropriate. There are inappropriate behaviors. There are inappropriate ideals. But also there are appropriate and suitable ideals. So, MSC helps us to shape or streamline our behavior through values and ideals that are appropriate. This is very important point. So when you study MSc, when we speak about value education, these things should be running behind our mind. Now that we have looked at what values are and having understood how values help us to form an appropriate behavior, let's look at some of the values. You may be wondering what these values are. A few values we shall have a look at. There are plenty of them. Just to have an idea. One we will take in detail, other ones we will just go through. Let's say respect. Respect is a value. You must have heard it many times and you must have felt the need for it. Respect. When you say respect, there are many aspects to it. Respect. Often we forget this one. Self-respect. There is respect for oneself. I respect myself. I consider myself as somebody who is valid. Somebody who is precious. I too have certain rights, certain privileges. Nobody can deny that. And I should maintain certain amount of standard. So, respect for self. Self-respect or respect for oneself. Other things are respect for others. When we say others, it includes a empty number of people. Plenty of people are involved. Like respect for teachers, parents, elders, leaders, respect for the poor, for the rich, respect for religion, other religions other than mine, respect for those who do not believe in any religion at all, atheists and others, respect for faiths of people, respect for all the others. So, respect is a value which covers many spheres. Another one is honesty. I will be very honest in my dealings, in whatever I do. I will be very honest. People can trust me. People can count on me. Honesty is a value. Truth. I shall stand for truth. Wherever there is something that is against the truth, I shall stand up. And I will speak up for truth. Gandhiji was a great advocate of truth. His book, famous book, My Experiment with the Truth. My Experiment with Truth. Gandhiji's biography, famous book. So, truth is a value. Another one is justice. You studied The Merchant of Venice last year. Shylock says, I want justice. I want nothing but justice. That is what I deserve. What is due to me, I should get it. Automatically what is due to others, what others deserve, I must be able to give. Love. Love is a very, very controversial value because often love is misinterpreted. And each group of people understand in their own way what love is. But actually, what is true love? And the love which has no ulterior motives. Love which has no ulterior motives, a true love. So love is a value. Service is another value. There are so many people who served humanity. The great leaders, many religious leaders. Recently we had Mother Teresa. We have so many Hindu gurus. We have Muslim saints, Sufi saints. So many people who have set examples of service. I am not becoming kind of selfish. I always look into myself. But I also look out to others and find out how others suffer. What are the needs of others? Reach out to the other. That is service. So these are some of the values. Respect, honesty, truth, justice, love, service. There are many more. Just to name some of them. So values will be touching upon these kind of things. So MSC helps us to find the true values in our life and practice it. Having explained what values are and introducing a set of values, we shall look at the last item for today, that is 3 kinds of values. There are 3 kinds of values. Values can be divided into various kinds. Here I have just broadly divided them into 3. Character values, work values, personal values. Character values, that is concerned with our character, which concerns our work, and the third one is personal values. First one is character values. What is the aim of character values? To be a good human being. What you are, that matters a lot. Your character. What you are is your character. So, character values will help us to be a good human being. Some of the values, character values are commitment. That is, I am always committed to my work. Lot of dedication and commitment. Loyalty. Positivity, very important, positivity. These days there are a lot of people who are very, very negative in their outlook. Negativity. Whatever they look at, whatever they look around, they see only faults of others. Finding fault with everybody. Finding fault with the system. But there are people who are very positive. People who have positive attitude will thrive in life. They will find satisfaction in life. So positivity. Another one is respect. Already we said self-respect and respect for others. So these are some of the values coming under character values. Next we have work values. What is the aim of work value? What do you want to achieve? Work value is concerned about what you want to achieve. Or you can say job satisfaction. There are people who keep moving from one job to another. Sometimes job which gives you so much of income, so much of salary, but there is no satisfaction, no happiness. So they leave that job and go to another place or to take up something which that will give them satisfaction. So some of the values connected with are prestige. Yes, my prestige matters a lot. Stability, public conduct, my social standing, all these kind of things. And the last item is personal values. Personal values is concerned about happiness and fulfillment. Happiness and fulfillment in life. Ultimately what matters is that after all my working, all so many years, at the end of my life or towards the end of my life, am I happy? Did I achieve something? Is there a sense of fulfillment? That is the personal value. If I haven't achieved that, all my life has been a waste life. So some of the values that come up in this, some of the items are family, leading a meaningful life. What is life for me? How have I lived it? What meaning it gives me? What meaning it makes for others? So, meaningfulness of life, health, my appearance, my remaining healthy, both mentally and physically. So, these kind of values, character values, work values and personal values. So, MSc, Moral Science will help you to find out what are the important values that guide our life so that we are able to fit in well We are able to lead a morally good life. We are able to have a set of principles and values that are appropriate, that will help us to grow and help others to grow. So we will be taking up a few lessons from your book, and I will make a video for each lesson, and your question answers will be based on these and certain general moral principles. So you can start preparing. Thank you.